It is Car Con Carne, the world's only food podcast recorded in a car. I'm James Van Osdell. That car is my Mazda 3, and I'm joined for this show by Patricia Forman, interior designer.
And the yoga mat designer.
And Yoga Mat CEO, Lollipop Yoga, and
yoga.
Food enthusiast.
Absolutely. And I brought you to El Cubanito on Wrightwood and Pulaski.
Yeah, what neighborhood is this? Is this Avondale?
Humboldt Park, possibly?
Yeah. We're somewhere northwest, I think is what we're saying.
Yeah, west of Humboldt Park.
You know, I used to work, when I worked at XRT, it was on 4949 West Belmont, not far from here. There was never anywhere to go for lunch. It was the worst. Everyone had to leave the building and drive somewhere to eat. I had no idea this was here back then, had I known. So one of the reasons I have you here, Patricia, every time I post something to social media about, say, a Car Con Carne trip, or perhaps a snack I'm enjoying.
Yeah, a snack.
I hear it from you. You are my snack and meal police.
You need Tums, first of all, in this car. I don't know how you go through every day of eating what you eat and not fall asleep at the wheel on your way home.
Now, I tried to explain this to you. It's not like I eat, like I post on social media, every meal, everything. I just talk about the interesting meals. And the fun
but
meals.
what you eat is like potato chips with jerk chicken, with a massive ciabatta on
amazing.
there. Yeah, wings with chili on the side. You're eating it. It's like eat or go home. Go big or go home.
This is America. Well, everyone needs a hobby, Patricia.
We all need hobbies.
We do. And comic books can only take you so far. I enjoy food, and this podcast is about food. And, here, this was your call. We're going to a place whose specialty is cubano sandwiches.
Yeah, and I have empanadas, which look amazing. And these sandwiches people have been raving about, and I haven't walked over. So here I am. I brought you here to see how it is, and I want to just devour mine right now, but you won't let me eat.
This is the dance we do before we dine. I am concerned. I ordered a cubano or cubanito. I'm not convinced that's what I got, based on what he said. I think he said maybe it's a steak sandwich. I don't know. I didn't want to challenge it because I thought it was hard enough to get the food. So I may have a Cuban sandwich. We're going to find out. It's like a Cracker Jack. Let's see what the surprise is in the box. And you got some empanadas. What did you order? You went exotic.
Guava y queso.
Which is guava and cheese.
And El Riojo, which is a meat that they said, and I'm worried that it's going to be a surprise meat. I wanted to make sure that it was a beef
like
and
lengua,
not
perhaps.
what?
Like lengua, perhaps.
Yeah, tongue. Or some kind of sloth or some kind of Mexican animal.
Sloths are too adorable to cook and eat.
Or squirrel.
All right, so let's see what we got. Okay, you've got the empanadas, which look lovely. They're deeper. Oh, that's the guava one. You need napkins.
Oh, no.
No? Oh, come on.
Oh, no.
Are you already backing off?
Oh, no.
Here, have napkins.
There's something wrong with this. There's chicken empanadas and spinach and cheese empanadas, but I ordered guava to make it a little different.
It's I say to my kids, Patricia, I like it when you try new things.
Well, this is definitely looking new. It is cheese and guava, so sweet and savory.
Which makes sense, right?
It's looking not authentic to me. But we'll try it.
You ordered it. I want to watch you do this.
Okay. Well, first I'm going to get it all over my shirt, which is white and black. Okay, here we go.
See, it looks kind of good. It looks like a jalapeno popper to me.
It's almost like a dessert.
Right. I get that. There's a big chunk of guava in there, which is kind of awkward to eat.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm eating my lunch backwards, like we do backwards dinners at home, where you'd eat the dessert first and then dinner. We'll take another bite.
I want to do a backwards dinner.
Backwards dinner?
All right, and I'm looking at my
this
sandwich.
tastes like a pie, honestly.
Yeah, it kind of looks like that. This is totally not a Cubano sandwich. It's a steak sandwich with like shoestring potatoes. Right?
Like that come out of the can.
Yeah.
What? Remember those shoestring potatoes?
I used to love those.
That are dehydrated potatoes?
Uh-huh. Oh, my Lord. This is going to be ugly.
His sandwich is exploding out of the styrofoam.
You know,
In every which direction. I wish you guys had a picture of this.
This is food chaos right now.
This looks like your normal grub for the day.
Stop it. Stop it.
This is your normal grub. You're going to love it.
I'm just going to have a little bite, a little petite bite. Like, who says, Patricia, when I eat these meals, I eat the whole thing?
Well, what did you post this morning? I couldn't see it. What did he get?
Oh, crap.
You posted some kind of bizarre candy. Didn't you? No, what? Oh, it looked like candy.
I can understand why you'd say that. They were jerky sausages, spice, little nicely wrapped smoked sausages. I was working the overnight shift at WGN, and I figured I needed some protein.
Wrapped sausages on the shelf.
They were yummy. For the entire bag, 300 calories.
Oh,
I exercised this morning.
Yeah. What did you do? Bend down and tie your shoes? Did you have tight shoes in? Okay, I took out the guava fell out of my empanada.
Oh my god, it did. Are we already out of napkins?
Oh goodness. I have another.
Welcome to Car Con Carne. This is how this happens.
Car con carne, and this is like a road trip. You know, this is like a road trip. Eating in the car. The guava isn't bad. Sweet. I would give you a try, but my fingers have went over everything.
Oh no, I think we're.
He sees it's all over me right now.
We're going to keep the understood barrier between our meals because it's just too damn messy.
How's your sandwich? Looks tasty. Those shoestring potatoes add a little crunch.
I like the crunch. This is not at all what I expected. It is a steak sandwich with maybe a garlic mayo. It's okay.
You have to understand it's all over him.
It is. I'm trying my best to be dignified and dainty, but Patricia, all bets are off. Yeah, it's a mess. I mean, there's just like chopped meat falling everywhere. And I've got a microphone in front of my face. This is hard work.
I like this. Okay, I'm dipping into my carne meat surprise empanada. This looks more like an empanada. It looks like brisket meat, but I'm sure it's not.
Yeah,
brisket.
It looks good.
It looks good though.
It looks pretty straightforward. And?
I honestly don't know what kind of meat that is.
You just flashed me a look.
I flashed him a look saying I'm glad I ordered. I don't know if I like this one. I think I want to go back to my guava and cheese. Kind of hard to go from dessert to this.
I can see that. Yeah, this sandwich is perfectly fine. And the prices are right. I mean, sandwiches here are like $6 or $7.
Empanadas were $2.95.
And really, 2 of those is a meal.
Yeah, one of these I can't even finish, but they're thick and rich and fried.
I'm only going to eat half a sandwich today, Patricia.
Oh, see, I told you we could have shared a sandwich.
Who was right? Who was wrong?
Remember? I used to be right a lot.
Right,
so,
tell me what you do. Tell me what interior design is all about. Tell me about...
Oh, it's about trying to figure out somebody's style and helping them create a really nice environment for their home that they weren't able to do because they don't know all the resources that are available to them. So I hone in on either the function or even their budget and give them exactly what they are envisioning. And basically, I always say it's like a birth because I'm trying to bring out all these elements into their home.
It's like a birth.
Yeah, because I'm like birthing a new project each time.
Births are painful, though, right?
I know. Sometimes they are painful. I've had 2 of them.
Did you go for the pain management?
I went for the... Oh, God.
That was so glamorous what I just saw Patricia do right there.
I went for the pain management that didn't work.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no. And once you cross a certain plateau, there's no going back.
No going back.
Uh-huh.
No. My babies came out via C-section.
Got it.
So, yeah, interior design is fun. Everybody's house is different. Everybody's different. Every way they want to utilize their home is different. But it's really all about bringing a decorator's touch and a decorator's touch to the home and making it look, I say, a beautiful environment for them that they could have never done on their own and to the expediency that I could do it, knowing my resources.
Got it. And then Lollipop Yoga is?
Lollipop Yoga, I hand drew designs, bugs, and bugs for kids. So I did bugs and yoga poses for children. My children inspired me.
That's lovely. That right there, that's adorable.
Thank you. As I said, they used to throw bugs on the floor, and then I had the idea, hey, I'll draw bugs and yoga poses and see what happens. Oh, this lunch is coming up again.
Yeah, it's
it's already coming up.
That was a pretty quick turnaround, I got to say.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm not immune to that.
Me either. And then I designed adult mats, and I have a new design out. Actually, they are lollipops. They're 2 lollipops that are opposite of each other, and they kind of look as if they're like a wheel almost. But they're one of those old, those old lollipops, the old suckers with all the different colors.
Oh, yeah.
So they're those. They emulate those, and so there's 2 lollipops that go together, and they're on brown mats, brown and then hot pink lollipops. That's my new design.
So how often have you, or how long have you done yoga for?
13 years.
And was it initially just for the zen of it, or was it for the fitness?
It was more for the fitness because I really couldn't run anymore after I had babies.
Got it.
And I was looking for something different, and yoga appeared, and I started doing it, and I thought, I'm going to just gain weight because, I'm not really exercising. I'm just sitting here holding poses, and my mind is going in every which direction I need to work out. But then when I started getting on my mat, it really kind of changed my life. As people say, it's a mind-body thing, and I liked the meditation of it.
Got it. Here's my ignorance. I didn't know what hot yoga was for a long time. I thought it was something kind of dirty. It's not.
It's not dirty. It's
not.
Serious stuff.
It's sweaty.
It's sweaty and slippery.
Yeah, but not
dirty. Why do you think it was dirty?
Hot. The word hot. My mind just didn't turn over to, it's just a really intensely hot room.
Did you think people were doing yoga in their bathing suits?
Or I don't know, on poles? I don't know.
Now, pole dancing is fun. Now, there's a workout.
Okay.
Not like I've really done it a lot, but
okay.
I've tried it once.
Really?
Yeah.
I could see there would be some athleticism involved, the hanging on there and spinning around.
Being an ex-gymnast, it wasn't too treacherous.
All right.
But it was, yeah. Anyhow, the yoga, we went from yoga to pole dancing to back to Cubanito.
Welcome to Car Con Carne.
There you go.
That's how we do it. All right, so based on your 2 empanadas, how would you rate?
What's my scale?
We'll give it a 1 to 10.
Okay. I'm going to rate the cheese con guava a 6. Why I say it's 6 is because I feel as if the pastry on the outside is too thick for what's on the inside. I wanted a thinner crust. But I like the sweet and the savory.
And
but it's
the
a
mystery
6.
meat.
Yeah, the mystery meat, a 5. Maybe a 4. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah, my sandwich,
I don't know.
First of all, not what I ordered. But second, just not impressive. Not a ton of flavor. The most flavorful thing in the sandwich was the garlic mayo. Which,
oh, really?
Yeah, I don't want that to be my takeaway. There was Swiss cheese on it, which I like, but...
Here's a takeaway. If you're on Pulaski and Wrightwood and you don't have anywhere to go for lunch...
Which, again, is very possible in this area.
Yes, there's hardly anything unless if you go to CVS and maybe get like ramen noodles and put water in it. There's nothing in this area.
No.
I usually venture out and go to Logan Square.
Yeah. The Rivet softball team used to play a couple blocks away from here at Diversey in Pulaski.
Oh.
And there were a couple times at Kosciuszko Park. There were a couple times I hurried there from work and didn't have time for dinner. I'm like, I'll just grab something on the way. No, I won't. I'm eating after, aren't I?
But here's the thing. As an interior designer, we did go inside to order these sandwiches. And the decor is beautiful and to the point. It looks like you're in a Cuban restaurant.
The cash register stand is the hood of a car.
It's the hood of a car, and the chairs are these old Mexicana chairs with nail heads, high back chairs with nail heads, and the brown leather. Very authentic looking, and they had nice wood tables, so it was quite a nice place. It's kind of a cool place to
walk into. Totally unassuming from the street.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. It's a nondescript building, although there is some, like a little graffiti building next to it, but it's very nondescript with a little sign, so you can't really tell what's inside, which is probably a good thing. All
right, so Patricia Forman, if someone is interested in you in general, Lollipop Yoga Mats, where do they find everything about you?
They could email me.
Do you want to do that?
No. They could go on my website.
There it is. There it is.
Get my information. www.lollipopyoga, all one word, LOLLIPOPYOGA. So lollipopyoga.com, which has all my info.
Patricia, thanks for having lunch on Car Con Carne. This was a delight.
This was great.
And thanks for keeping me honest.
Can we go eat gelato somewhere now?
Well, it's funny. When we first started talking about doing this together, you said, I'm taking you to Karen's Corner.
That's right. We would have felt a whole lot better than this right now.
You're ready to put me on some kind of cleanse. I'm just going to be eating broth. And
I'm going to have to do 100 or 50 or 200 sit-ups after this.
Okay.
Or walk laps. It's a good thing I walk a lot for my work. I'm always running around in the showroom or with people.
I can't walk in these heels, which is why I don't.
And now look, what are you doing? What are you going to do for the rest of the day?
I'm going to work.
Yeah.
Work to do.
Are you going to go through a drive-thru and get some Dunkin' Donuts?
How dare you? How dare you?
Are you hungry?
No, I'm not hungry. You know, Patricia, the secret to eating is eat slowly.
Well, yeah.
And let yourself get full before you keep eating.
Oh, so your brain catches up to your stomach?
That's right.
That takes 20 minutes?
That's the James Van Alstel way right there.
The hypothalamus, right? I think that's actually the trigger in your brain that triggers that your stomach is full.
Yeah, I may go to the drive-thru. We'll see. All right, Patricia, thank you. It's Car Con Carne. If you like this show, if you believe in the future of food-based or car-based food podcasting, you can be part of the show. You can go to Patreon and help contribute to meals like this and shows like this. Or if you want to advertise on the show for real, Car Con Carne is on Fiverr. That's FIVR.com. For $5, I will read your 15-second promotional advertisement on this show. Really, it's a bargain at any price, but $5, come on.
Oh, this is the best. You know what? Honestly, this is so much fun to have lunch in the car with James and share these moments together where there's beef falling all over his car and I have like guava all over my hands. I don't even know what to do with, and people are staring at us.
Yeah, no, that's a good look for you.
Thank you.
I may have some wet wipes.
Oh, I love those. Wipes.
Yeah, they're a must. All right, Thank you for listening. Thank you, Patricia Forman.
Thank you so much, James. It was fun.